and welcome to another video from the only source of information that you need to not only survive the current apocalypse but actually enjoy it. And obviously today's video is not about that, but that's my standard intro, so that's what I'm going with. As my regular subscribers know, I have stopped producing important videos in order to try to repair my home. You know, I didn't think this through. I kind of did, but I was always hoping that God would somehow make things better. So when I started the Melchizedek series 2 years ago, I ended up dedicating 2 years of my life to writing, producing video, and editing video for the Melchizedek video series. And it's well worth it. I don't regret it. But at the same time, that's 2 years of my house deteriorating before my eyes. You know, I kind of was thinking maybe something miraculous would happen, but it didn't. So now I'm in a house that's so disgusting that I can't live here anymore. And so I'm trying to fix it. And the reason I'm making this video is because I told you people that, and you started sending me money, because that was what I did. I went online, you know, on YouTube and said, please send money, and a lot of you did. And so I think I've done two videos like that. In the last video, I think I got $425 from my PayPal account, and I got $101, $102 from YouTube. So 500 and some odd bucks. So I have more than enough money to get me through the next couple of months, because I have to re-floor the 2 rooms in the back. I'm not going to rip the whole floor out. What I'm going to do is just clean everything up as best I can, get all the tiles off the floor, take all the trim off of the walls, and just lay 3/4 inch pressure treated plywood directly on top of the old floor after I've ripped out all the parts that are full of termites. And that's going to take 5 sheets of pressure treated 3/4 inch plywood, which is about $400. And then I want to hang one door. All the doors downstairs have broken off of the hinges, and so the money I've got right now should pay for all the flooring for those 2 rooms and a door. Because since those are just going to be utility rooms or tool rooms, they don't need to be air conditioned. And the only thing we have air conditioned in this house is one window unit upstairs. So we're going to make it so efficient. I mean, right now it's really, really hot, but in our house it's really, really cool. That one unit takes care of everything, and a lot of the air conditioning is just going out through all the holes in the walls and the floor. So once I get that floor covered, I get a door there, should be able to air condition this a lot easier. Anyway, here's the first video I'm going to show you is how I repaired my kitchen cabinets. I honestly should have thought this through and videotaped what this place looked like before, because these cabinets, all of these doors were black from being just filthy, but they were also hanging crooked because of things that were wrong with this cabinet. The cabinet was actually had collapsed on the inside, and I didn't shoot any of that video. By the time I decided to shoot video, I'd already removed all the doors, and you know, you couldn't see what this place actually looked like before I started. Okay, this looks really bad, I know. But now that I've got all the doors off, I can take them outside and scrub them, and I can put new, you know, kind of put it back in that drawer and strengthen the drawers and strengthen the slides that the runners or whatever. These things are falling off of the wall in the back. I can build something back there to hold that up, and I'll be able to use my drawers again. This is not structural. This stuff here is really just for holding, you know, it's just to make them look like cabinets. They're hanging from screws that are in the studs up there. Can't really see them, but the cabinets are still steady, even though the entire bottom is rotted out. So I'll just build a little platform in there. Okay, I've got all the drawers and doors out of the cabinets. I've cut the platform up and gotten it out and hauled it off to the burn pile in the woods. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up as good as I can, and then I'm going to go out and clean the doors and drawers as good as I can, and repair the drawers. And I'm going to build something back there that I can screw this into, because that's completely separated from the back of the cabinets, and there's really nothing there to attach to anyway. It's very, very weak. Okay, I got everything out of there, cleaned it best I could, put my squirrel cage fan in there and dried it all out. And I sprayed bleach on all the walls, and got all the mold and whatnot off of them. So now I just have to start cutting up the pieces to put in here for my platform. I don't know if I'll be able to slip full-length pieces through the door, but I know I can pull that piece of trim off pretty easy and slide them under there and assemble them inside the cabinets. I actually got these to clean up pretty good by pressure washing them. I wasn't able to get all that out. The other side is all black, and it's not mold, or it may be caused by mold, but the wood itself is black because pressure washing would not remove that. And I went to Lowe's today and I bought these 2 pressure treated 2x6s for 20 bucks. And I may have the lumber around here somewhere, but for 20 bucks I didn't want to come home and find out I didn't have it and then have to make another trip over there. So we brought them home. Alright, so I'll frame this up with pressure treated 2x6s just because, you know, if there ever is a leak again, I won't have this rot problem. The fence boards, I already pulled the nails out, pressure washed them, treated them with bleach, and I got them sitting in there. I'm going to go ahead and spread them out and nail them down now. Okay, I think I was bragging about replacing the drain pipes in another video, but there they are. You know, my new drain pipes that I put in. And I did rebuild the faucet so that it wouldn't leak. So we have no leaks in the plumbing. You'll see there's a wet spot there. That's not from plumbing, that's from holes, right? Rotten spots in the countertop. See back here. So anytime you splash water, it goes down there, and I can't teach anybody around here not to do that. See, that's all holes right there. But there's nothing I can do about that. You know, I wanted to make this livable, but I didn't have the resources necessary to make it like new. This is probably 3,000 bucks if I went and got all new cabinets and stuff. But anyway, this last cabinet is not really for storage, it's just where we keep our water heater. And for years that door stayed like that because the weight of the water heater combined with moisture caused the cabinets to warp. But the solution, very simple, I just put a catch on, and that came out looking pretty good. And as far as wasting money, I did use brand new materials to frame up underneath the floor of the cabinets. But the floor itself is some old fence boards. They look pretty bad, but I pressure washed them. I wish I'd have taken video of them before I pressure washed them. They look really terrible. Now they look pretty good, and they do serve the purpose. And even though this is dark, this is not wet. It's just stained from the whatever was going on from sitting out in the weather for so many years. So here's what we got going on. Isn't that pretty? It's got one electrical box in there. That is for the water heater. And at the time, you know, we knew that wasn't a good way to do this, but at the same time, it was the only option we really had. Alright, I know this isn't as luxurious as most people's kitchens, but this is 1,000 times better than what we had before. And what's really good is that all the stuff that's underneath these cabinets, at one time we had no place to put it, and now it's out of the way. I have had no kitchen drawers in my kitchen for years. Now I have 2. And I repaired them. So this is a piece of that fence board. You can see it isn't at the edge where it's supposed to be because the material here was too weak. So I just moved it in about 1/2 inch, and now I can open my drawer whenever I need a pair of scissors or a knife without having to go into another room to fetch them. I'm so happy. It's wonderful. once I get done replacing all of the broken plumbing fixtures and electrical fixtures in my house, I'm probably gonna replace all of the downstairs doors, because every one of them was replaced after Katrina with the cheapest doors we could find, and they pretty much all fell apart. Like this, that's a piece of this particle board door, so none of them held up. They're all broken off the hinges, and they'll have to be replaced. And eventually I'm gonna have to, if I get everything the way it's supposed to be, I'm gonna have to paint this place. I don't know that I'll ever actually get that far, but if I can get everything replaced, I don't care about paint. I'll be just happy that I have a functional house. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. It's not the only video I have. I've been recording everything I've been doing in the house, and so as soon as this one's uploaded, I'll go ahead and edit together a video about repairing all of the ceiling fans on my porch. Once I get that one uploaded, I'll start editing video about repairing the 2 rooms that have collapsed in the back of the house where the floors have fallen through. But until next time, thank you so much for funding this project. I'm not wasting your money. I'm trying to do this as inexpensively as possible, while still making sure that to get everything livable. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Bye-bye.